You're live. Excellent. Now, I'm going to ask any listening to give me a heads up as you can hear me okay and you can see us okay. This is a new setup for us. Mention in the chat box. Let me know how we're doing. We've just finished up with the juniors. They're going to be doing the award ceremony, and then we're going to get to the finals for the Final Tirada.
See to the stage, please, with your jackets on, with the award jackets.
That's the Jack Arrows. My guess is there's no one here yet. We'll see if when someone shows up. We'll just let them listen in.
Jacob Yap and Max Ong on stage. Presenting the awards is the president of Blade Arts Manila, Mr. Lee Smith.
I did it right?
And Max Mason, stay behind the third place banner.
Different ones for the children. They look the same to me. Not right now.
For second place, silver medal goes to Jason Galvez. And the gold medalist, our champion for the very first junior division of Blade Arts Manila. Let's call Aidan!
We're gonna let this go. Yes, show us what you've won.
Congratulations to our winners.
He was really happy with getting some armor. He's like, yeah, armor.
Well, it'll definitely come in handy, being so new. Grab my phone so it doesn't disappear.
All right, top 8, you better be armored up and ready to go or I'll be disqualifying you. It's time for eliminations. In the ring, Luis Ortiz versus Jigo Mata. On deck, Jimwell versus James Father and Son showdown.
I see in my counter, I got 3 people with me. If anyone can let me know how we sound, I would appreciate it. We're never 100% certain this thing is working properly.
And we need our iPad team.
No one wants to chat? Okay, fine.
You too.
Oh.
Go. You're with me. Yeah, you two are my judges. Grab sticks. Grab sticks. This way we have more camera work. I got the Aussie and there's Canadian on there.
Let's go, brother.
I suck at typing. Here? No, that's not it.
Okay, where's our
No,
iPad?
that's not it either.
Get the pictures.
That.
Okay, young guy. Okay, on top 8. You guys have some big shoes to fill. Our youth division really looked good. So let's see. Are you up to the challenge?
Maybe they're signed
I
in
think
and they're
so.
not listening. You sound just fine. Thank you. As I said earlier, we're testing something new. And it wasn't working 10 minutes ago, so we thought we'd give this a go. The only other thing I would change for future is to have a screen so that we can actually see fighters' names and the scores while it's happening.
In the ring. In the ring, we have Luis for blue and Chico for red. On deck, we have Jim
Somebody get me
Well
his
for
stick.
blue and James for red.
Just waiting on the iPad. Here we go.
Five, eight, nine, 589. 589. You got it. The only thing we use that for is this.
Okay, who's in red and who's in blue? In the blue, hold on.
Luis Ortiz,
Luis Ortiz.
and the red corner. You have to get up and check.
Go Mata. You go Mata on the left in red.
In the red. Well, should not the red fighter have the red tag? I guess they forgot.
Oh,
Technically, as long as they've got one color, we're good.
Blue, 3 points.
3 points for blue. He's just pretty fast with that headshot. I'm not sure where they're going to score with that. Looks like an arm shot for blue.
interesting.
Only for
iPad
the
doesn't like it.
Yeah, the iPad comes into play when they're not sure. And it's surprising sometimes when that'll turn up. Oh,
No point.
can still stay. You know what? I'm not going to touch it.
Red, 3 points.
Luis on the back
But
foot.
just-
Whoa, big headshot and afterblow.
Blue, 3 points.
Here we go again. Judges didn't like that. It looked like an arm shot to me, but maybe not. And they keep going. Now, it looked like there may have been a thrust going in. I think they're counting it as a cut. iPad to the rescue. Three points to blue, match blue.
Bound. Victory, blue.
All right, let's see who's up next.
In the ring, for blue we have Jim Well, and for red we have James. On deck for blue we have Mikey, and for red we have Miles.
Jim Well in blue, James in the red.
Actually, that's reverse. That's Jim Well. James and Jim Well. Sugai. James in blue, Jim Well in red. I hope they got it straight because I know that's James.
Yep, and Jim Well.
Exactly. But I think they had the colors reversed at one point. I love the fact that he's using two weapons.
And neither of them are tagged up.
Well, we really haven't given him much rapier or dagger yet, so this is really experimental for him. That's one of the nice things about this tournament is the fact that you get to use different weapon sets. It might not necessarily have to be what you're familiar with. If you want to try something new, go for it. Okay, apparently the fighters were in the wrong spots, and James is supposed to be red, and Jim Well is supposed to be blue. In case you're wondering.
Correction, blue, 1 point.
Pause to get everything straightened out and make sure everybody's in those places they're supposed to be in. Makes scoring a little easier if, you know, the right people are in the right places. If you're wearing the wrong color, there's a good chance your points will go somewhere else. Now that looked like a thrust, but I'm not sure how happy they'll be with it.
Red, 1 point.
Okay, they liked it. iPad's judge disagrees. Or maybe not. Like a spada and dagger. Nope. Yeah. They're awarding points to red. Yep.
Red, 3 points.
James just has a slightly longer reach with his weapon, and he's using it to his advantage. If Jimwell were a little bit more experienced, he'd probably pin with the dagger or his offhand and come in and strike with the sword. But as I said, he doesn't have a lot of experience with those two weapons, so
Red, 3 points.
it takes a little while to get used to it. And again, slightly longer reach wins, stepping offline. Now, there was a strike to the head, but I think they want to check the quality, because that's important too. See,
point.
that's exactly what we were talking about. A tiny little tip tap is really not going to stop your opponent. So we'd like to see a good martial blow. So although he was able to reach Jimwell's head, wasn't able to land something that would have stopped him. Now that's a dangerous game. He's going for the thrust, but he's not really putting aside the weapon. So he's counting on the fact that his weapon is slightly longer. Not a safe option. Might get him a point though. Let's see. Did they like it? Nope. Doesn't look like there's any points awarded, but we're going to keep going.
Last 30 seconds.
Last 30 seconds. Let's see what these guys can do. Oop. Only he'd gone for it. Yep. Again with the stop thrust. Again, not that impressed with it. I would have, if
First
yeah,
go.
if that had been an actual sword, yes, he would have hit Jimwell first, but Jimwell would have also hit him. They would have both been stabbed, so don't really like counting that for points. Counting it a double.
Last exchange.
Last exchange. Not quite enough. Judges don't like it. Oh, they're counting a point for blue somewhere. Wasn't sure if that was sufficient.
Blue.
iPad judge. Is it sufficient?
Blue. 2 points.
2 points to blue. Oh,
Bound. Victory, red.
well done, James. Score 3-7 for red.
In the ring. For blue, we have Mikey. For red, we have Miles. On deck, we have Johan for blue and Russell for red. Please get ready.
Setting up for the next bout. We'll see what the... I love the guy in the Japanese kit that is fighting with the basket-hilt sword. Again, it kind of goes to the, fun in this tournament where you can pick and choose the weapons and experiment a little if you'd like.
Okay, tags are now being used.
Fighters, reminder, please return the colored sashes to the chairs. We are missing a blue sash. Fighters, please return the colored sashes. Thank you.
Now, here's a funny side note. Every single tournament, and I don't know why this is, the blue sashes, whether it's the armbands or the ones that go on the back of the masks, it's only the blue ones that go missing. If anybody's got into any theories as to why that is, feel free to share them. But yeah, that's just, I'm always missing blue at the end of the matches. Oops, that was a little bit late. It's definitely a weapon arm. To see whether it's sufficient, iPad judge will be stepping in. One of these days, I'd like to get a live feed on that so y'all can see what they're seeing. But
Red, 2 points.
2 points to red for the arm. They were happy with it. Let's see. Yep. No, nothing they're happy with. The director is giving instructions. See what's up. I think he's admonishing them for being a little bit too much barbarians. Clean it up. Nothing wrong with being aggressive, but there should be some art to it. They're going to count a
3
headshot
points.
for the red fighter. Ooh, yep, that was definitely a body shot, but there may have been an afterblow. We'll see if they like it. Now the question is, did it land on edge or was it flat? iPad to the rescue. Yes, it was definitely a flat hit. So no points awarded.
Correction, no point.
Can't make a cut unless it was actually on edge. That may have been better. So they're calling a point to blue.
Red, 2 points.
The initial cut or the initial strike from blue was insufficient, so they're actually awarding points to the red fighter because his cut was good.
First double.
As much as the red fighter tried to dodge, it was not quite enough. That's why we always encourage you to move your feet rather than just stay still and try and body void.
He's not Neo. He's not Neo from the Matrix.
Not Neo. None of us are. It came in over top of his sword, so they would probably call that with a... They might actually call that as a covered thrust. And if that's the case, that'll be full. Uncovered, okay.
1 point.
This is why I love the iPad so much. The instant replay is valuable.
And afterglow was very late.
Trying to decide what happened. I don't know if I would have called any of that. but I can be a very picky judge.
I think you're right.
Insufficient contact. No
No
points
point.
awarded. Like you said.
Turning his back.
Yeah. Now, Mikey's a pretty solid dude. Trying to grapple with him is not always your best decision. I saw him trying to give him a little shove and just Mikey not moving at all.
You're not going to ring him out.
No. Well, you could if you were Lee size.
Even then, it's
Yeah.
Lee has to deliver.
You'd have to literally be perfectly on balance.
Blue, 3 points.
Well, he came in and grabbed the sword, so but he didn't really have it, so I'm not sure. It
He
slipped.
actually released it as he stepped out.
Yeah. His intention was there. I'm going to grab your sword while it's not moving, and I will stab you. What are they counting?
Blue,
Uncovered
1 point.
Not covered. Ah, fly. Have a look at that on the iPad to see what they say.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Let's just balance a little bit.
And turned his back.
Foul. Victory red.
Like I said, I got a kick out of the fact that the guy in the Japanese kid was fighting with the European.
So-
Fast to kill.
It is pretty funny.
In the ring,
All right, ready to start the next round.
in the ring, we have Johan for blue and
I believe it is Russell
Johan
for
versus
red.
Russell.
Russell for
in
red.
red.
And Johan in blue.
on deck we have Luis and James.
We're ready. Yeah, Rio, stay away from my cameras. I'm gonna have to tell the the live stream was wrecked because what's that? Oh, gear issue. Yeah. We have quite a few fighters that have to borrow gear, and loaner gear is never the greatest. I wouldn't be surprised if the next step is duct taping it on.
Here it comes.
Where are we? We are in Manila, Philippines. I just noticed somebody commented it's 2 a.m. where I am, and it's light outside there. Yes, we're half a world away. Yeah, I'm guessing the duct tape's going to come out soon because that knee guard just is not staying put. At least that would be my solution. Now, blow after blow, it was pretty close. They're going to be kind rather than call it a double. They're going to count it as a 1-2. I mean, thankfully, it wasn't the same thing at the same time.
Red, 2 points.
Circling. Let's see who goes. Not enough. Great idea if you had a little bit more rotation on it. Oh, there we go.
Blue, 3 points.
That was definitely a head strike. No disputing that. Although there is the iPad playback. Let's see if they change their mind. So someone just joined us. Hello. We're about midway through this match. Johan Santiago versus Russell. The score right now is 3 for blue, 2 for red. It's a pretty close match. It could go either way. There was a strike from red to blue to the chest, but it was not very strong. So they're counting that as insufficient. That might be a little better. Nope, they don't like that either. Ultimately, it's up to the judges and the directors what they see. They're going to call that as a leg shot. We'll see if they like it. I don't think the red fighter managed to land anything. Johan seemed to duck out of the way. Oh, the director has something to say. Insufficient contact, no points awarded. That was definitely a good thrust. It looked like he pushed the sword out of the way. I'm inclined to say covered, but let's see what the iPad says. Covered thrust. I was right. Yay
4
me.
points.
That's why you were the senior instructor.
Well, I miss things too. But it's nice every now and again to have that
Last 30
confirmation.
seconds. No point.
No points awarded. There was a blow and an after blow. They kind of cancel each other out, so we keep going. Score right now is 7-2 for blue. Of course, the action happens while I'm looking over my shoulder to check the score. Well, thank you. Same stuff, different day. Glad you know we meet your approval.
First double. Last exchange.
Last exchange between these two. Could be a tough thing. Nope. The strike to the midsection was probably okay, but anything that happened before that, I don't think I would count. Okay. Somewhere in there was a double that I missed.
I think it was the insufficient foreplay before that last cut, and they'd already called the fight.
Nope. Oh, they're gonna.
Red, 2 points. Foul. Victory, blue.
There's the yarn.
Yep. Now I gotta go collect our ribbons. Because otherwise those blue ones will walk off. Who do we have next? We have James Suge in red and Luis Ortigas in blue.
On deck, we have
And I'd like to mention that all of this today has been brought to you by La Mesa Mead,
for red.
by Coffee Mead. These guys make the most delicious mead Lee and I have had in a very, very long time, thankfully. And we are very grateful that they have decided to sponsor our prizes today. And we also have prizes from Riker Craft, HEMA gear from right here in the Philippines. Everybody ready? Now, I hate to say it, but Luis is kind of the one to watch here. He's sort of like one of the young guns, up-and-coming fighters through the BAM tournaments. I think he was our first BAM champion, came the second BAM that we had. We're going to check the targeting on that, but we're pretty sure that Luis managed to land something already. I was just saying, Luis was kind of one of the young guns here. He's our fellow to watch. He was like the first winner that we had, and
Blue, 2
managed
points.
to keep that momentum going. James has been a martial artist for quite a long time, but he was still pretty new to him. Yep. Yep.
James eager to avoid the double here.
Well, at this level, they should be doubling.
I agree. Being very careful and methodical,
But
which is
these
good.
guys are. I mean, James has a little bit of range, but Luis is Speedy Gonzalez. When I first started fencing Luis, he was like, I called him the scuttlebutt, because first of all, when I first got to know him, he was shorter. He was a small little guy. He sprouted up so much over the last couple of years, it's been ridiculous. But yeah, he has not lost any of his speed or agility.
Red, 1 point.
2-1. Yep, Luis may have a bit of a challenge on his hands. Nope.
First
Double
double.
hit. Oh, come on, guys. You know better than that. is that? I think they got the basket. Mask makes a slightly different sound.
Last 30 seconds.
That's 30 seconds.
Blue, 1 point.
It's been pretty tight, actually. 3-1 for Luis. James gets in one good headshot or a covered thrust, they could turn it. Nice.
Luis pulling out a clutch blow.
Yep.
They didn't pay that.
Well, basically makes the parry and then comes right in behind your guard. Just like we taught him to. Make me so proud.
Blue, 3
Okay,
points.
comes in, changes it from neck to face.
Uh-huh.
Last exchange.
Yeah.
And parting leg shot.
I am not sure they're going to count that, but see what the judge says.
It's enough to end the match on the last exchange.
Well, it's just a matter of whether they award points or not. I mean,
It still
right now
stops the fight.
it's 6-1 for Luis.
Blue, 1 point. Out. Victory, blue.
All right, so Luis will be fighting for gold and James will be fighting for bronze. Our next two, let's see who will be going for gold. We have Johan Santiago, still wearing his blue tag. Should probably be swapped out for a red, just so there's no confusion. It's funny, even though there's two of them, in the flurry of
In the ring,
fighting,
we have
easy to lose track of who threw
in
what.
blue and Johan in red. We have Miles in blue and Johan in red.
We will see who goes for the gold. Nice start. Sportsmanship is always rewarded. That is one thing that we've always tried to do with our tournaments is have a sportsmanship award. Because how you win is just as important as winning. Sometimes even more so.
First
Calling in a double hit. Not good. Come on, boys. Awarding a point to blue. Let's see. Not sure I was happy with any of that, but it all comes down to what the iPad says.
No point.
Nope, nobody was happy. Initial strike was blue. There was an afterblow. At least I thought there was. Blue fighter likes to come in close. I do like the fact that taking the time to show the blue fighter
No point.
Fortunately, the strike was flat, so there was no points. Edge alignment is very important in sword fighting. If you ever tried to cut, you'll know exactly. Your only 2 points for the weapon arm for red. See.
Blue, 3 points.
This is one of those cases where the initial blow was not sufficient, but the after blow was. So they're counting the after blow as the actual strike, and they awarded 3 points.
Red, 1 point.
Yep, pretty obviously a leg strike. That got messy.
Yes, very quickly.
Well, I know this guy loves to come in close.
It does. Likes to go. They didn't
Blue,
pay the afterglow.
1 point.
Interesting. Wouldn't be surprised if the iPad comes in here and cancels that because of the afterblow. One
If
for
it
the leg
was-
for an afterblow to the head.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't pay it.
It all depends on how sufficient it was. If it was just a little tap, or if Johan was sufficiently off balance. I guess they can count that kind of like a pommel strike.
Yes.
Punch somebody with the basket.
No point.
Need the afterblow.
That could have been a double if they
Very
count.
easily.
A covered thrust. Somebody must have been standing in front of me because I totally missed that.
I didn't see it. We did have a bad angle though.
Yeah. Well, that totally happens. There've been a number of times where I've been watching things and I go back and do video review and the camera's been on the other side. Oh, that's why.
Hey,
I like the follow-up punches with the basket. Sorry. You don't see that very often. He's very aggressive. And I hate to say it, does kind of make it a little more fun to watch.
he is walking a fine line with the head judge out there though. He's been warned twice for continuation.
That is not good. As soon as the hold is called, you stop. I actually had a couple of those when I was reffing.
See? Second
Red,
afterblow being
2
late.
points.
He's walking a fine line.
Yeah, this is sword fighting, boys, not a wrestling match.
Yes, final warning against the blue fighter.
It would be a shame to advance to the bronze medal match because you lost. Well, it was nice. He tried to help him up. He said it wasn't like he didn't throw him down. They just collided and Johan lost his balance. At least that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he intentionally threw him or anything.
No, I think he was
We
just
don't do that here, especially on concrete floors.
I think he was just trying to come in to lock the blade up to punch.
Red, 1 point.
Which are red right now, they're tied.
There it is. There may be an afterblow called here. But Johan definitely got a hit to the head. We'll see if they pay the afterwork.
The difference of 2 points versus 3 points.
Oh, they're calling him.
Headshot.
Red, 3 points.
And they didn't pay the afterwork.
Going to blue. And a yes for the weapon arm.
Looks like it's going to not get paid, insufficient.
What I'd love to do one day is have a connection between the iPad and this thing. We can actually see what they're seeing. Play it back.
Instant replay for the viewers at home.
Yeah, that's a ways away. Heck, we could barely get this one going. Can you imagine?
With enough time and money.
Yeah. We're
Last
just laughing
30
because to get this
seconds.
thing started, we had a few technical issues.
Victory, Red.
All right. So I'm guessing up next we will have our bronze medal match and our gold medal match.
One minute break for Johan.
I'll be taking a couple minutes just because we need to get our
One
fighter that has just come out of the ring a couple of
1
minutes to
minute
catch
break
his
for
breath.
Miles.
So it really wouldn't be fair to have him just jump in the ring with someone that was completely fresh.
One minute break for Miles, followed by the bronze medal match between Miles and James.
We have 2 minutes until our next match, which gives me some time to thank our sponsor, Miss Mead from Coffee Mead, the nectar of the gods, produced right here in the Philippines. I love this stuff. They have a couple of flavors that are just to die for. And it's a shame that you're listening and you live too far away to actually get any of this stuff because, well, you're missing out. We'll take some time to thank our other sponsor, Riker Craft. HEMA gear right here in the Philippines. Some of it is actually designed right here in the Philippines. I was actually quite impressed with some of the improvements that they made on arm guards and shin guards. Two-minute countdown into the bronze medal match. Jimwell.
Just keep out an eye on it. That's all you can do. Just watch for it.
You're gonna just be nice, just being cool about it.
All right, it is time.
Yes. it's not like cheating because we would side coach and then we would play side coach and player.
Take turns looking after each other. Yes.
We're all on the same team, so.
Yeah, we're on the same team.
Yep. First exchange.
Blue, 3 points.
3 points for blue. Now, he hasn't done it yet, but the red fighter sometimes has his board before he goes out into the ring. And it's kind of funny because for some reason when I hear it, it sounds like a sneeze. At least that's what I said to him. He was not impressed.
Blue, 3 points.
3 points for blue. Checking the iPad because there was a bit of a flurry of cuts. Let's see which one landed first. This is the bronze medal match. And we are at 6-0 for the blue fighter, James Sugai.
Red, 2 points.
2 points for red. I would have called that a double. To me, it looked like both contacted.
First double.
That is very much a double. Sorry to see in a bronze medal match, but I guess it happens to the best of us. Now they're calling a point for blue, but I didn't quite catch it, so thankfully there is iPad.
Yeah, it was an interesting. It was a. I don't know that they'll pay it. It may have been insufficient. It was a definite wrist cast to the face on the way in. Yep, they're not going to pay it.
Yep. Yeah, both of our fighters could do better.
No point.
No agreement, no points. Yes, didn't quite dodge out of the way enough.
James is flirting with the edge of the ring though, and doing it very well.
Yeah. Now, left to my own devices, I might have called that for the head, just because it kind of came down on his neck.
Blue,
Counting
3
it as the
points.
head.
Foul.
Excellent.
Victory,
That is
blue.
match for James. It was like James is our bronze medal winner. All that kit. That was actually a joke that went around HEMA for a while. Phew. That joke that went around HEMA for a little while, especially for from the South Americans and the Mexicans. Why didn't we take up soccer? All we would need to pack around with us is a pair of shoes and a ball.
In
Our
the
gold medal
blue
match.
corner, we have Luis Ortiz. And in the red corner, we have Johan Santiago.
Johan Santiago and Luis Ortiz. Hopefully we can get some nice exchanges out of these guys.
Definitely a lot of love and respect between these two guys. It's good to see.
Well, they've been sparring and fighting together for a while now, so getting into a gold medal match with one of your sparring partners, yes, it's competitive, but it's also fun.
It's interesting. They've been each other's pit coach all through the day. When Luis has been out, Johan's been in the pit, and vice versa. So they know what each other are doing.
No, this is true. That's the other nice thing is between sparring partners, if they think that they've been hit,
2 points.
is they'll just stop. And if Luis feels his strike wasn't that good, he's going to call it that.
No point.
There you go.
Correction. No point.
So nice of Johan to acknowledge that he was touched, and it was nice of Luis to point out that, this might not have been good.
That was a very quick blow to the short arm. They're not going to pay it though.
I'm not sure. I guess maybe it happened a little too fast for them. That's the only downside of being quick. Is if you're too fast, sometimes the judges miss it.
Let's see if Luis
1
managed.
point.
This may be a flat. He did tag the leg, but it may be a flat.
I hope not. Luis is usually pretty good with his edge alignment, so I'd be surprised.
I think he was rolling his wrist though. Not sure. No, they're going to leave it.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Sometimes hard to tell wrist alignment when behind the basket. Yeah, when you get into the grapple and you're that close, you're not going to do anything with swords.
No point.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was enough rotation.
Red.
We're going to give
2
it to him.
points.
They're not going to give the afterblow though. It's a bit too late, which is good.
Well, it has to be pretty quick. If there's any kind of a delay, they don't count. You don't want to get into the habit of allowing the hit and then
Very, very
seconds
late. I'd be surprised if they don't give Luis the afterblow on this one though.
Red.
It was very quick.
1 point.
What do you think?
I decided.
No? Leg point stands. They're not going to play the afterblow. Okay.
It all depends on the quality of the afterglow too. So if they didn't like it, went for blue. One said head, one says body. We'll split the difference. iPad confirmation.
Blue, 1 point.
Counting it as a body shot.
Last 30 seconds.
They don't like that. Oh, that was flat to the legs.
There you got one ref saying
What
Luis.
is this? Is where,
went ahead.
yeah, this is where the angle comes in. Like the person standing opposite.
Red, 2 points.
A lot of times it just comes because the afterglow. One judge sees the afterglow and the other judge sees the strike.
Yeah. From reffing earlier today, I guarantee you that happened a couple of times.
Okay, they're both awarding for red. It's a strike to the body, but was there an afterglow?
So 30 seconds to go.
Valid
What's the
afterglow.
score? It's all locked up at 5 points each.
Wow. Well, they still have 17 seconds.
So no points because blow after blow.
Red,
5 points
1
each.
point.
Here we go.
Ooh, maybe we'll get a sudden death. But no, wait, there's 1 point. Somehow they gave. Point to blue now. Now they're back to even, 6-6.
Blue, 1 point. Last exchange.
Well, let's see if they actually get through last exchange. Score is tied at 6-6. This is the last exchange. Let's see who wants it more. Like I said, these guys are friends.
Oh, ring out.
Ring out, and was there anything sufficient beforehand?
They may be calling a double and then a ring out.
I hope not. But if that's the case, a double and then a ring out,
Doesn't
how
matter.
to square
I think they're
that?
double stands.
It's true.
Yes.
Ah,
That's your game, gentlemen. You're both better.
No point.
Oh,
it may have landed, but I don't know if it was sufficient. I mean, it had rotation. Is just how far up the tip. Didn't like it. Yeah, like I said, the rotation was there, but it was tippy.
No point.
If you're gonna land something, land it, a third of the way down the blade. Again, not very much. That was better.
there it is.
Can't really argue with that one.
No, you can't.
As one thing he was always very good at was the leg snipe. Oh, did it land flat? No.
No, I thought it came across his belly.
Oh, he got it. Okay, good. Luis Ortiz, our gold medal winner. All right. All that is left is to award the medals. All of our winners today have gotten gift certificates from Riker Craft in various denominations. And they will also be receiving prizes from La Mesa Mead or Coffee Mead, who is our sponsor today, very generously giving us prizes for our competitors. They're very, very delicious mead products. If anybody's really interested, you should look to see if they will export. Perhaps you could order online. I would highly encourage you to do so because this stuff is amazing. We haven't decided that yet.
Gigo is an easy pick because he does fight. But I'm thinking given someone else today, I thought this was. However, I thought the games however he did have a few questionable actions during the months. So I would consider.
Well, we'll get the rest of the judges together and we'll figure it out. We'll have a little bit of a powwow.
I'll do that now. I'll watch you.
Oh, so do you want to watch or do you want to participate in? No. Okay, I'll leave you here.
Band directors, up front please. Band directors, up front please. Fear, we need you up front. Fear, we need you up front.
So just bear with us while there's a bit of a conversation amongst all the officials to determine the Sportsmanship Award. How was that fight? It's fine. It's Lee Smith talking, so I'm asking about whiskey. They all know. Jack knows. Is it fun? It's a competition. I got this
So we have a bunch. So it's
Okay, enjoy the tournament.
yeah, of course. Honestly, it's very calm.
So actually, once the full service, you fall back and roll, which is good. So that makes it really good.
Eventually, I'd like to have one of our own, so you can take this anywhere. What's on the list of things to do this month? My sister will have to do it on my phone again.
I did ask her, and I did press, and she goes, no. She likes me, but we'll take it all in. It's not a very Australian thing. It's just
I still want to fight. That's a problem. It's not itching for a fight. I want to spar. Oh no, I just wanted to be I still wanted to spar.
resist the urge, guys. I mean, this is a public place.
Yeah.
Well, what are we doing?
No, he just said, I want to spar. And I said, resist the urge. We're in a public place. You can't really do it in here at the moment. Whilst you could probably get away with it in the corner, just be careful. You'll get randoms walking up to you. So just be careful. Blood 9, we're not really allowed to specialise in anything. My preference is a rapier. Just rapier. I prefer the finesse of a single blade versus rapier and dagger.
Are you one of those guys who fought with a, what was that in France?
Dagger.
No, not the,
The one like not the cup guard.
yeah, not the,
So I have a Castile arms.
oh, so yeah, it does have.
It has a small cup on the top, but an open handgun. There's
Sweat. That's what.
it's a rapier. It's just like
I mean, like, it's excellent.
We've got a thingy gun. Good luck with it.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? There's a lot of like, if you get a medium, it's gonna go.
But you rank it as a thrusting weapon, you're not going to slice it. You just cut. It's going to be for you. It's a So can you, Jake, can you talk me in? So I'm dodging the glare, can you make sure?
Wow, okay. Yeah. It has
Stop.
some issues.
Good.
Sorry for the glare, guys, but that's the best angle we can get.
All right, fighters, spectators, may I have your attention? It is the time for the award ceremony. We conducted by myself and our treasurer, Nicole Smith. Now, just like our final, this was a highly contested, a very highly contested vote, which ended up being 3-2. Our honorable mention was Jigo Mata with 2 votes. No, you're not there. You're not there. Honorable mention, 2 votes. But one person called too many of their own blows back and won the mead. And that person is, well, Johan Santiago. I had your back, Jigo. But the rest of them, but we were almost there. But he won it this time.
Gold medal.
Sportsmanship Award goes to Johan Santiago. And a lovely gift from La Mesa Mead. Thank you, La Mesa Mead. The Philippines' best mead. Johan's going to hang out. He's still here. All right. The first we've seen before with a silver medal in the first bout, and now takes bronze in the next bout. And that is James Sugai. You, sir, win a bottle of mead and a gift certificate from Riker Crafts. Riker Crafts is your source for gear here in the Philippines. Drink and gear. What else does a man need? And our silver medalist, you've already seen him once and you'll see him again, is Johan Santiago. You have yet another bottle of mead. Plus, we're encouraging drinking here. Don't be so honorable and so good next time. They won't have to lift so much. Yep, on the left. Here on the, yep. Switch James, Johan. Kind of awkward. They were very excited. And our gold medalist, the guy who's been in every single BAM final. I mean, I got to change these rules up. He's just too good at them. And the guy who definitely sets the tone with excellent clean fighting and was even a bronze medalist in Taiwan this year. The man everyone knows and everyone loves, except his opponents, Luis Ortiz. And he wins a prize from Microcrafts. And of course, the coveted bottle of La Mesa Mead, which I'm quite jealous of. In addition, so you guys know, this is the last tournament of the year for us, which means that our first series champion and BAM series champion is Luis Ortiz. And it's not even close. Luis has to get, if Luis was not as good, he wouldn't have to carry so much stuff. Share the load, Luis. Let someone else win. All right. Big round of applause to all of our fighters. Well done. Well deserved. Take a bow. Put you together.
And there you have it, people in YouTube. The last BAM for 2024. See you next year.
And thus ends our tournament. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Okay, folks, for the last 7 of you that are still online, we are going to be signing off. Thank you so much for joining us today, and look forward to seeing you all next time.